The day is a bright, warm, sunny Southern California day as onlooking students surround the playground soccer field watching some of the school's best soccer players in the throes of a highly competitive recess soccer game. Some of the players in today's game are on soccer teams outside of school, but school games give them a chance to play without the interference of parents and coaches telling them what to do. Plus, they get to show off in front of their classmates. These matches usually draw a lot of student spectators. Today's game is no exception. Students surround the field as the ball gets closer and closer to the goal net. For Morgan, one of the school's best soccer players, today's game is a dream come true. She's been practicing her footwork all summer long, and today she finally got the ball past Andrew, something she wasn't able to do at all last year. Morgan was feeling invincible as she pulled back her leg in anticipation of making a well-earned goal. This is it, Morgan thought. Finally, I've worked so hard for this. Here goes. In your face, Andrew. But at that exact moment, before Morgan could kick the ball into the net, Franklin, a classmate Morgan has seen around school but doesn't know, seemingly out of nowhere dropped right in front of her and threw himself on top of the soccer ball. Luckily for Franklin, Morgan reacted quickly, probably due to her incredible soccer playing talent, and spun around just in the nick of time to avoid kicking Franklin in the ribs. Stunned and bitterly disappointed about being robbed of her goal and glory, Morgan yelled angrily down at Franklin, "Where did you come from? Get out of here! Can't you see we're playing a game? What is your problem?" Franklin stood up with the ball in his hands, held it out to Morgan, but didn't say anything. Morgan waited for Franklin to answer, and when he didn't, Morgan yanked the ball out of Franklin's hand, growled, and spiked the ball to the ground in frustration. As Morgan storms off the field, she said, "Loser!" loud enough for everyone to hear, including Franklin. The crowd stands quiet and motionless as two of the other soccer players then move in toward Franklin. They glare at him accusingly, pick up the soccer ball, turn, and walk away. No one wants to play soccer anymore today. As the spectators begin to leave, some of them turn around and give Franklin mean, disapproving looks. Franklin stood there, alone in the middle of the field. He felt sad and awful. But after a moment, he pulled himself together, stood up straight, and thought to himself, "I'll try again tomorrow." The next day is another bright, warm, sunny Southern California day, and another exciting recess soccer game is in action. Andrew, the legendary school soccer star, sets up to kick a goal. No one is thinking about Franklin and what happened the day before until, suddenly, Franklin jumps out of the crowd and throws himself on the ball again. "Oh no, not again. What a bummer," says one classmate, saying what everyone else is thinking. The spectators turn to walk away, annoyed at Franklin, and expecting Andrew to get angry like Morgan did. Why does Franklin do that? Does he have to ruin everything? Were comments heard from the crowd. But hold on. Wait. Andrew didn't yell at Franklin. He bent down to one knee, put his hand on Franklin's back, and said, "Hi, Franklin. Remember me? We had art class together this summer." The students stopped and turned around, surprised by Andrew's reaction. Then Andrew asked Franklin, "Do you want to play soccer?" Franklin nodded his head excitedly and sat up, holding the soccer ball. Franklin couldn't believe it. A wave of joy came over him and he jumped up. He was excited and started to hand the ball to Andrew. Then he realized that he didn't know what was going to happen next, and he paused. Would Andrew yank the ball out of his hand like Morgan did? Franklin looked around. Everyone was watching him and waiting. No one was smiling. Franklin took a small step back and braced himself, while he slowly and cautiously held out the ball to Andrew. Andrew reached out and put his hand on Franklin's shoulder and said, "It's okay, Franklin. You hold it. Come on." The other soccer players were again moving in like yesterday, but this time they looked to Andrew, who said, "Hey guys, this is Franklin. He doesn't talk, but he's cool. Let's put him in the game." Andrew then turned to Franklin and said, "Dude, you should totally be the goalie. You've got some pretty crazy moves already." The other players and some of the spectators laughed pretty hard at that. The tension was broken and people were smiling. "Here, we'll show you what to do," said Andrew. As they walked away, Franklin thought to himself, "Good, I want to play soccer." Andrew showed himself to be more than a soccer star. He's a person who cares about and is kind to other people. Andrew really loves soccer, so does Franklin, and so does Morgan. Now that Franklin can play too, maybe one day Morgan will realize the way she treated Franklin wasn't right. Morgan didn't know him, so she didn't know that Franklin didn't talk and couldn't express himself the way most people do. Franklin had to communicate in a different way. But Andrew knew Franklin from last summer, and he learned from the time he spent with Franklin that although he didn't speak, he was intelligent and capable. So when Franklin jumped on top of the ball, Andrew assumed that he was trying to communicate something. He assumed competence. Andrew's kind and accepting reaction to Franklin showed Franklin that he was listening and cared about what Franklin was trying to communicate. It also showed the other players and spectators that when unexpected situations like these happen, kindness, open-mindedness, and acceptance create the best outcome. Franklin wasn't trying to do something bad. He just wanted to play soccer. Maybe one day, Morgan will even apologize to Franklin. They could even become friends. If that happens, it will be a very good day for Franklin, and an even better day for Morgan. She will have learned a very important lesson about patience, understanding, and a kinder way to treat others. A lesson passed on from Andrew and Franklin. A lesson that someday, maybe even Morgan could pass on to others. Thank you.